Hi, I'm going to show you how to use the My ePortfolios feature in Canvas. This is one of the options that you have when completing your portfolio project. The other is the Wix.com website that you can also use to create your portfolio. So to start a portfolio, all you need to do is click on your picture in the upper left-hand corner of Canvas where it says Account, then click on ePortfolios. I have created an ePortfolio here for you that's already a complete demonstration, but for this video I'm going to show you how to start from scratch. So you have a Create an ePortfolio button that you will click, and you're going to name it. I'm going to name this the Demonstration or Demo Portfolio. You can choose to make it public or you can leave that box unchecked. It will still give you a link to be able to copy and paste that into the assignment submission. So now we can just click Make ePortfolio, and it brings you to your portfolio dashboard. You can choose to use the Getting Started wizard if you'd like, but I'm going to kind of walk you through those steps right now. So let's go to the actual ePortfolio. And right now, my portfolio just has a name, Demo Portfolio, and it has one page called Home. I'm going to first start by organizing these sections or pages of my portfolio. So I click on Organize Sections, and immediately you see a little drop down or settings button pop up here. I'm going to go ahead and rename this home page and call it the Introduction Bio page, because that is page 1 of our portfolio. Then I'm going to add another section and call it Links to Projects. And I'll create the third section and call that one Resources. Now that I have my 3 sections, I can click Done Editing. Now, if you notice, this automatically put it in alphabetical order for us. If for some reason it was showing up out of order, you can always reorder them by just dragging and dropping them into a new section. We can click Done Editing for now. So now we have 3 pages, and we can click on each one when we are ready to add content. So let's start with the Introduction Bio page. And again, it takes you to that Welcome to your ePortfolio. So let's go to the actual ePortfolio. And we know that we're on the Introduction Bio page when we see Introduction Bio, the title over on the right-hand side. So we are going to click on Edit this page. And we don't want it to be called Welcome. We want it to be called Introduction Bio. So you kind of have to name it twice in 2 different places. And let's look to see what was included in our Introduction Bio page on my example. So this is the Introduction Bio page of my Project 4 Electronic Portfolio project. The first part that you need to include is the submission of your Discussion 1 audio-video introduction. So that is going to be your description. You don't have to type anything out. So let's go back and I'll show you how to do that. On the Introduction Bio page, you're going to choose over on the Add Content menu, you're going to choose Course Submission. This will give you a list of all of the assignments that you have submitted in Canvas. So for this one, you're going to choose your Discussion 1 Audio Video Introduction assignment. I am not a student in this course, so I don't have access to that, but I'm going to pick a different discussion so that you can see what it will look like. And these are actual discussions that I've submitted as students in other courses. Okay, so there's my discussion. But before I click Save Page, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my assignments. I don't want this section to be here, so I'm going to go ahead and click the little garbage can to delete that section so that it starts with my first course submission. All right, now I'm going to add another course submission. And for the second one, we need to choose, oh, wait, this is not the right page. This is the Introduction Bio page. So let's get rid of that. Delete. So that's good about this. If you make a mistake, you can always delete the section. Delete. Bye-bye. Okay, so what needs to be included next on our bio page? My teaching philosophy. So you can go to this website to learn how to write your own teaching philosophy. But for this particular section, you're going to need to add a rich text content box. So you have your course submission box here. When you click rich text content, it's going to pop up another little section of the page for you down here where you can do some free typing. So you may choose to type your philosophy directly in here, but if I were you, I would type it in a Word document or something like that, save it, and then paste it in here in case something happens. You always want to have a backup. Also, a lot of times these don't have features like spell check and things like that you'll need to make sure that it's, the spelling have no errors and that you are grammatically correct and all of that. This website, I'm just going to open it in a new tab up here, is a really, really, really great tool to use if you've never written your teaching philosophy before. It gives you lots of samples. It tells you exactly what to include as far as an introduction, the body, the conclusion. Tells you how to format it. Okay, so I would highly recommend looking at that before you write your teaching philosophy. That's going to go here. So we're going to pretend that this is our teaching philosophy. Okay, second section is done. So what has to be included next? Let's see. Links to project page. So you're going to provide a link to each of the pages in your portfolio. Okay, so right on this introduction page. Your introduction page should be visually pleasing. So if you have, if you want to use some different colored fonts or something like that, headers, something to organize it well. And then the last thing you need to do is add an image of yourself. So let's go back here. We can add another rich text content because this is where your links are going to go. And to include a link to a URL, you're just going to have to find and copy and paste the links to your pages. So all you have to do for that, it's really simple actually, is right click on the links to projects link up here in the menu, click copy link address, type links to projects, see if I can spell today, highlight that, click the little link to URL button, paste in the link, and click insert link. And you would do the same thing for the resources page. So right click, copy link address, come down here, type resources, highlight it, link to URL, paste the URL, insert link. Ta-da, done. Okay, now you need to add another rich text content box because the last thing is the picture. Oh, no, I lied. Last thing is not a rich text content box, so let's get rid of that, delete. Okay, so then you go back up here and this time you're going to add an image or file upload. So you click that, it will pop up down here on the bottom. You're going to browse to wherever your picture is located, choose the file, select it and upload it. So now that we have all the required elements, we can click Save Page. And this is what it ends up looking like. So you can have your discussion will show up here. This is my teaching philosophy here, but yours is going to be much longer than that, according to the teaching philosophy website directions. You have the links to projects, resources, and then down here will be the picture of yourself. Okay, so now that we have our introduction bio page done, let's take you to the links to project page. Right now this is completely blank, so you need to make sure you're on the right page by looking on the right hand side. It says links to projects. You can say edit this page, call this links to projects. Now this page is actually the easiest, so let's click Save Page. We're going to add some content, so we have to click edit this page again. And this time you're going to include 4 course submissions. So on my demo page, on the links to projects, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 projects you're going to provide links to, and they will show up down here. 1, 2, 3. I didn't include a 4th, but you'll have 4. So we're going to click course submission, course submission, course submission, course submission. So you have 4 boxes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're just going to browse until you find the assignment that you need to submit. So you need to find project 1 first. I don't have a project 1, so I'm just going to choose my first assignment. Then you have project 2. You're going to scroll on this in the second box. You're going to scroll to project 2. I don't have a project 2, so I'm just going to click a random assignment and repeat again for projects 3 and assignment website review. So in the third box, you would be finding project 3. I'm going to pick a random one. And then again, you would be going to your website review assignment. I'm going to pick a random assignment. And then I will click Save Page. So you'll end up with 1, 2, 3, 4 little screenshots, or little windows, I should say, of your projects that you've submitted. And now on to the resources page. On my resources page, I have exactly what you need to do here. So you can just copy and paste this purple text and edit the page. We're going to call this one Resources. Save, edit again. This time we want to include rich text content, so you can type in whatever you want. I'm going to paste here, and then you're going to provide 5 links to resources. Now you can use resources that you've cited in other assignments in this course, or you can maybe mention some things that you found on Pinterest. You can do a Twitter link, anything you want. So let's just pretend that we're going to use Wix as a resource. I'm going to highlight Wix, go up to link, and then type in the URL. If it's a really long URL, you might want to just go ahead and copy and paste it from the site. This one's pretty short. I'll just type it in, wix.com, insert link. You'll do that 5 times, and then for 5 different resources, and then write why you chose that resource. When you save page, I recommend you go and click on each link and make sure it takes you to the right place, or that the link's not broken. And then you can go back. So this portfolio is now complete. So let's take a look again at my completed demo for you. You have the introduction bio page and everything that needs to be included. You have the links to project page and everything that needs to be included. And then you have the resources page. The final thing that you're going to have to do is you are going to have to submit the link to your portfolio. So to get the link, you need to go back to the portfolio dashboard. So let's do that on the one that we just created. Go back to portfolio dashboard. And right now it says your ePortfolio is private, which is fine. If you check that little box at the beginning that said it was public, then it might look different here. You can also, if you decide later that you would like to make it public instead of it being private, you can go to your ePortfolio settings and just click that little make it public box. But for now, we're just going to keep it private. And this is the link that you are going to share or submit in the Canvas assignment. So you're going to have to copy this link. So right click, copy link address, and then you would just go to your assignment and submit the link. Okay, so that's how you're going to submit that. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I look forward to seeing all of your portfolios.